Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Unapologetically Significant. We're your hosts, as you well know, Rich,
Mhm. Shelly Marie.
and we are here to inspire you again,
Yep.
give you some thoughtful tidbits on a variety of subjects. And, we were just talking before we got on the air here. What are we going to talk about? And
Mhm.
there's just so many things to talk about. But the one that kind of popped up was the
Mhm.
holidays. Now,
Ti
we got the holidays coming up.
Absolutely. 'Tis the season for ...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stress.
Stress, anxiety,
Yeah.
all of that and more. So I think we're going to dive into that today and hopefully help you understand a little bit more about some things you can be doing to alleviate it. Because it's
Mhm.
supposed to be a joyful time. You got Thanksgiving, you got the Christmas and all the other religious holidays. A
Yeah.
lot of them fall around this
You
time.
got the
They
Hanukkah,
got Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got all types of stuff. And these are to be celebrated and not walked into with stress dripping off your shoulders.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's how you gotta do it. I mean, you have all these things. You got family coming in town, house cleaning, dogs, hotel stays,
Oh, then
adventures.
so
Like, what are we doing?
so you stay at a friend's house, forget the hotel. The dog, you pawn him off or her off on somebody. And the relatives that are coming into town, they just give them the wrong address, and you don't have to see them.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. Gotta have some fun with
Yeah.
this. So yeah, that's a good question. So let's start dissecting it a little bit. Say you got folks coming into town. Now forget about for now, all the house cleaning and stuff that you have to do. You got this anxiety that has started.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Is it the people that are coming? Is it what you have to do? Is it the totality of it all? Is it just overwhelming to you? Because there's too many things, too many changes and whatnot? Or are you trying to be a perfectionist and putting even more stress on yourself because it has to go perfect?
Yeah. I think it's all of the above. And I'm going to say it's for me and a lot of folks that I know. It's this expectation of what it's supposed to be. And it's supposed to be close near perfection, right? Like the
Hmm.
food's supposed to be perfect, all of the layout. But then you want people to help and chip in, but then
Hmm.
you want to kind of control it. Then who's made the potato salad? There's like all of these things. And then there's a whole dynamic of, in-laws and outlaws and who's coming and who's not.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna say it's all of it. I think one of the things that would be really cool is if we could just, for me, I didn't grow up with all of these holidays. My parents, as y'all know, were Jehovah's Witness, and my mom still is, and a bulk of my family is. So we didn't deal with this. So this is still fairly new for me, is
Hmm.
understanding. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And they're like, but wait, his baby Jesus' birthday. Like, no, it actually ain't, but we'll talk about that another time. So it's new for me. And people, y'all be getting really wrapped around all the details behind it. And I think we lose focus on what is it supposed to be? Like, why
Right,
are we celebrating?
right, right.
Is it Thanksgiving? We're being thankful for things? Or is it just turkeys on sale and we have the day off, so we're going to get together and it's a hodgepodge of hot mestedness,
Right,
if you
right,
will.
right. That you've put a lot of stress and pressure
Mhm.
on yourself because it has to be perfect.
Yeah. And it's somebody else.
Eh,
First of all, I think it's somebody else's tradition. It's not even like, is this truly your tradition?
mhm.
Or is it something a hallmark moment that you've embraced?
Yeah. Hey, yeah, if you want to be a bandwagon jumper and jump on it, then you get to control it.
Yeah.
And do you want it to be chaos and stress? Because so what's really behind all that? I'm getting back on this perfectionism. Who
Mhm.
says it's got to be perfect? Who says the food has to? If you don't like it, don't eat it. That's
Yeah.
all. That ain't on you. Why are you trying to satisfy every need of everybody that's going to show up.
Mhm.
That's not your job. Why are
It's
you doing that?
unrealistic.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes no sense. If they don't like it, don't eat it. They can leave. They can go somewhere
Mhm.
else. Whatever. But it's not on you. And you shouldn't put that pressure on you that, oh, it's got to look like this. Presentation got to be right. And I got to go buy it. For what? They ain't looking at that stuff anyway. They ain't looking at that. All they want to do is talk, play games, and eat and stuff themselves. I mean, that's
Oh,
it.
but my friend, the social media street cred that you get when you post that beautiful picture that people are gonna like,
That's right.
those
Right.
vanity metrics count in this day and age. They
They
do.
do. You can put up the cure to cancer, and it'll get more. It'll get less likes than someone at a party.
Yeah, your tablescape.
So
Mhm.
go figure. But that's just where we are.
Mhm.
So the question is, well, what do you do about it?
Yeah.
You got all these folks showing up. You're all stressed out. Oh, it's got to be perfect. This, that, and the other thing. What do you do? What do you do?
Mhm.
And I think it starts with you.
Tell me more.
It starts with you because you have got to change your expectations. Too many people in this world live off of expectations,
Mhm.
and they got them way up here. When actually, it should be way down here. The only expectations you can control is yourself, the ones you put on yourself.
Facts.
So don't be worried about all these other folks. And I wonder what Aunt so and so is going to say, and Uncle this, and you know how he gets. Well, don't invite him then. No, I'm just kidding. But we used to do that back in my day. If there was somebody who's going to act up and kind of be a fool, well, oh no, we're not having it this year. And then he finds out later, and he's all upset. But guess what? That's on him because you get to control your environment to a degree.
Yeah.
Because folks get in there and you never know which way they're going to go, left or right. But I think it starts with you and your expectations. Expectations, I believe, should be around the fact that people are enjoying themselves. That's it.
Right.
They just there, they had a good time, they laughed, and did whatever. Then they left and they felt good after they left. That's it. Tablecloth doesn't have to be perfect. I don't got to bring out the new silverware. Just stop all that stuff. Because people they not paying attention to it anyway. So
Because they're truly coming if this is authentic, gathering of such, they're truly coming because they want to be around you. They want to
yeah,
be around the family. They want to have these, moments of like I am very blessed to have the family that I do. And, although me and my sisters, we joke about one, two, three, not it on who's gonna host. But we play games and we eat food and we watch games and, we sit outside and we do what we kiki, we laugh, we do a lot of laughing. And that's what everybody is showing up for. If it's Thursday, if it's Saturday to Taco Tuesday, whatever the day is, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if you want to have an adult moment or a moment, bring your kids, whatever, and have that fancy thing,
mhm,
that's great. But don't put that pressure on yourself it has to be perfect or that's the expectation. Everybody else has, we all have our different ideas of what we want our holiday to look like. And if it's you and polishing the silver, God bless you. Invite us.
mhm.
We'll come and eat all your food. But if it's getting to the point where it's affecting you emotionally and in your physically with the stress and the
Mhm,
anxiety, and you're not a pleasant person up until that point, we got to live with you and hear you cussing and kicking because things aren't right, or there's a
mhm.
coffee stain on your favorite tablecloth. Then it's contradicted
Right,
itself,
right,
you know.
right, right. And a lot of times I think where do these expectations come from?
Yeah.
Let's dig down a little deeper. Where did it come from? Is it something you just came up with? Is it something that, the family's always done? Something that you've seen? Something you've been told that, oh, it needs to go this way. You got to make sure that, what is the root of that?
Mhm.
Because a lot of times you get down to that root, you'll have a different perspective in terms of how it should go, how things are, how you should look at it, your expectations you should have. When I was growing up and when we had these holidays came about, it was everybody for themselves. With no organization, people bring stuff, this and that. They where's that pie at? Oh, it's in the bedroom on the bed because we got no room for it anywhere else. People in the bedroom eating it. Who cares? Okay, we were so loose and just, but that's just the way we were.
Mhm.
And I realize everybody's not that way. Some people much more
A little
formal
bit
and
more
what,
formal, yeah.
and then we just didn't get into that. We were so free spirited that we just didn't do that. So that's foreign to me. When
Mhm.
people get all formal and whatnot, I'm like, ooh, I feel like things are closing in. Well, why are they closing in? Then now I got to look at myself.
Yeah.
Why am I being bothered by it? It ain't got nothing to do with them. They're putting it on. They enjoy it. So either get over it or leave.
Mhm.
But I think you really need to take a look at where did it come from and why am I feeling this way? And what are you gonna get out of it being all anxious and stressed
Mhm.
out?
At the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nothing. Because then it's gonna be like I personally, I'll speak for myself, I get resentful. Like I put on this big show and I stress myself out for weeks and going in multiple stores and doing all the things. And I feel like no one truly appreciated my efforts. Well,
Mhm.
first of all, they didn't ask me to do it. I volunteered myself. Okay.
There you go.
So now it's like, well, we're supposed, what I was expecting them, how to react, wasn't I it wasn't what I was expecting, and it's not what I wanted,
Yeah.
but I never articulated what it was or recognized what it is that I needed out of putting this big soiree on,
Mhm.
and it goes back to, like, whose tradition really is it? My tradition is this: we have Taco Tuesday every Tuesday. For
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, we do XYZ. For New Year's, we have chicken and waffles and black eyed peas. It's like I've I think this is just me getting older and me just not giving a F is I want to do what I want to do.
Mhm.
Like I appreciate everything that I was taught by my generations prior to me, and some of those things stuck, and some the ones that I didn't want, I just threw them to the side, discarded them.
Yeah.
Gave them their respect and their accolades, and then just kept it moving. And I create my own. It seemed to lessen my anxiety when it comes
Mhm.
around time to start doing planning events,
'Cause
but
it's all about what you want,
right.
not what others expected or what you think others expected. It's just what you want, and that's free.
Mhm.
That is very freeing when you handle things, approach things in the way that you want,
Mhm,
that's not all um, encumbered by all this other stuff.
mhm,
It's just free and it'll allow you to have a good time.
mhm. And
So,
once you get past the judgment, because a lot of making decisions, and this is around the holidays or just life in general, we don't want somebody else to say the thing about us.
hmm
We don't want them to think that we don't like Christmas. We don't want them to think, and you get those little kind of snide remarks like, "Ooh, I wish I could do that." Like, "Ooh, you really doing this?"
hmm
Well, it's hard. It's like adult peer pressure in a
hmm
kind
yeah,
of weird
yeah,
way. And you got to figure out how to place that and just be okay. It's not selfish. It's you choosing you. Of course, you have your family, so you need to have that discussion and not necessarily make unilateral decisions when it's a family event. But at the same time, you have to have the conversation.
yeah. I remember when I was getting ordained, the guy who ordained me told me, he goes, if there's if there's just one thing that you could remember always,
Mm,
it's this one thing, and I'll never forget it. And he said, forget more than you remember.
mm.
Forget more than you remember. And just think about that
I'm
for a
thinking about it.
second. So, because all the stuff you were just talking about, where does it come from? Because you're remembering something.
Hmm.
Uh, If you're recalling it, that means it already done
Uh,
happened,
he's
and
trying to therapize me, y'all. Here we go. Here we go.
So if you let that stuff go, there's nothing to remember.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And then now you're looking forward
Yeah, that's
instead of
deep.
looking back and dragging this chain of all this weight and whatnot. So forget more than you
Mhm,
remember.
mhm.
Now I didn't say forget all.
Yeah.
Forget more than you remember. And that way you'll tend to live in more in the now than in the past. And oh, so and so said, and Uncle Bob, he didn't like the pie.
Mhm.
Yeah, just forget all that because it really isn't about him or whoever is there. It's about you.
Mhm.
You chose to do something, put on an event where people can come and do whatever and have a good time. It was all on you. You did your part. You did your job. Now, if they don't like it, or they got an issue with something, or they want to put some sideways comment in there, well, that's on them. That's on them. And you just got to let that go because you'll never please everybody. Never. Never. There's always
No,
going to be
that's all.
one in there or multiple ones that, oh, well, and we should have had it outside if it was nice. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Next year, why don't you put it on? And then you can do what you want to do. So,
So how do we do with the stress though? Like so
stuff yourself with some mashed potatoes. You get
with the
so
gravy.
full, yeah.
Okay, lumps or whatever.
With
Just
the biscuits
with the
too.
biscuit.
That way you so full you ain't got a
Oh
chance.
my gosh. The stress part of it. Like I think I have it a good system because I just let things go when it comes to that. And I've been not only hosting events, but I've been catering events for so long. That's why I don't cater weddings because they're a little bit too stressful. But it's really just having that conversation with you. Okay, this is the way it's going to go down. Things are going to happen. There are going to be lumps in the gravy, hopefully not really big ones.
Mhm.
Somebody's going to show up late. Are we going to sit around and wait 2 hours for this one person? Are we all here? That happens on my other side of the family quite often. I'm like, I showed up on time.
Mhm.
Where's the food?
Right, right.
But you really just again, I think it's a communication process with yourself and
Mhm.
being okay with it. Somebody's the gravy might have lumps or the pie crust might be a little bit too brown. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right.
something's gonna happen, but it's okay. Just like even writing it down, like what this day is supposed to be at, reminding yourself. So when you have those flare ups and things go wrong, you'd be like, okay, we're going to be thankful
Mhm.
because of XYZ. Like maybe start a new tradition, have
Mm.
everybody write something down of what they're thankful for and
Yeah.
put it in a jar. And after dinner, maybe read them. We did that
Mhm.
one year. That was super fun to see what people were truly thankful for. Some of the
Yeah,
kids were like, "Oh, the games and the new shoes," which is cute. And
yeah.
some people were like, "I got a job. I didn't get fired."
Right,
you
right.
know, my time clock started over. Like different things. Like just
Or even in the beginning, when starting all the prep work and everything, have your own in a jar. And every
mm,
time that doorbell rings, oh, I know who
here we
that is.
go.
Take one out.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Reset, reframe.
Mhm. Reframe is key.
Yeah, yeah. Very key.
Hmm.
Because, things are going to happen, but it's okay.
It's a day.
Yeah, it's a day.
Mhm.
It's a period of time, and you should not be stressing yourself out.
Mhm.
I know folks that go, I won't get too deep into this, but the folks, that go church on Easter. Well, I know a whole bunch of folks. It's just a fashion show.
It is.
Can I dress better than this other
Mhm.
person over here? Well, no one's got this outfit, and they all gonna be looking at me. Well, that ain't why you're there.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be why you're there, but it is. Okay, and people do that. And so, what you're thinking that people think when they come over, I guarantee you, most of the time, it's not. It's wrong. You're totally off base. They thinking about something else. Most people think about themselves, not about
Mhm.
you. So,
Hmm. Interesting.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
It's 100% true.
yeah. They get caught up in their stuff and whatnot, and they have their agendas, and and that's fine. That's fine. But you don't have to take that.
Mhm.
Don't take that monkey. That's
Mm-mm.
somebody else's monkey.
Yeah. No matter how much they doing the jig, look
No,
away.
yeah.
Look away. It's just
Don't
a
don't
monkey. It's
don't
okay.
don't make eye contact.
Do not make eye. That's the key.
That's the
Yeah.
key. Once you get drawn in,
Yeah.
now you got a whole thing of monkeys there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Now you got a circus going on. No circuses,
Yeah.
okay? But yeah, dealing with
Okay.
stress is it's a real deal.
Mhm.
And with the food, okay, you're preparing all this food. you know, and of course it's up to you, but don't. Man, you're the chef. I mean,
Yeah,
why
I'm gonna.
talk about this?
I will say this. On those holidays, just let it go. If you're gonna say, if you're on this eating, we've talked about eating regimens and routine. If you're gonna give yourself a pass one day, okay, great. One day leads to two because you
Hmm.
got that day off. So just be careful with that. But always just start like give yourself grace. If you're going to eat, eat to
Hmm.
your heart joys, or say, you know what, I'm going to have a plate of this, a little bit of this. No matter what my aunt says, I need to clear my plate, and I gotta try this one thing. You don't gotta do nothing. First and foremost. Second of all, give thanks, pray over your food. Like before everybody gets there, put that positive energy on the food because
Hmm.
energy is not lost. It's a real thing. It's science. You want to make sure you have that, but just make sure it's when you're eating, it's just another day, right?
Hmm.
Like I'm big on like it's Thanksgiving, eat what you want. If that's what you feel, ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Do what you gotta do. But at the same time, I really stick to eating more of the vegetables. Like there are gonna be sweet potatoes, there's gonna be sweet potatoes, hopefully with not a whole bunch of sugar and fluff on them. But if you have to have it, have a smaller portion. Have it. Don't deny yourself. Great. There's going to be ham. There's going to be the gravies. There's going to be all the breads, which are carbs, which turn into sugar. So
Hmm.
just gotta watch it. But if you want what you want, have it. There's a lot of vegetables that are going to be available. Start with the vegetables first and then go to the meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And after that, go for a walk around the block, chase the kids, like do something, get moving, sit down and watch the game, then have yourself some sweets.
That is so
Water.
key.
Drink lots of water. Sorry, go ahead.
Where do people start off? They got the meat,
Oh, they go for
the
the
meat.
turkey and the ham
Yep,
first.
yep, yep. And then and then you got the biscuits there. You may have some mashed potatoes,
And then
whatever.
rolls. You got biscuits and rolls.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you stuff yourself with that, and then now you're not really hungry for any veggies. So, like she said, flip that.
Yep.
Do it in reverse. Okay, that way at least you get some good stuff in you, and then you're kind of counterbalancing what you're going to eat a little bit later. But yeah, yeah,
Water it down. Like
yep.
literally. Water. Drink your water. You know you're gonna eat
That
all
don't
this
mean
stuff.
apple cider with all the sugar in
No,
it,
we
so
ain't
you
talking.
just wired to the
Yeah, we're
hilt.
not talking about grandma's sweet tea. We're not talking about any of those other cocktails that you could possibly have. And I'm not saying don't do it. Do what you want to do. But try. If this is going to be something, because this is going to be something else you're going to be stressed out about. You're stressed out about the people. You're stressed out about the tablecloth. You're stressed out about the lumpy mashed potatoes. And now you got to sit down and eat with all of that stress. So we talked about digestive fire. We talked about the heat. We talked about all that. So now you're going to eat kind of an early dinner, which is fine. That's
Mm-hmm.
great. But you're putting all of this stuff on top of it when you're stressed. When you're stressed, your muscles, your everything is tight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow you gotta relax to open up so your body can do what it naturally wants to do once you dump all of these carbs
Right.
and sauces and buttery goodness on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So be mindful of that. Just
Right.
because, we can't see our bodies, sometimes I think we're at a disadvantage because we
Mm-hmm.
just do whatever we want. And I'm saying there's limits to that. I'm
Yeah.
saying have a good time and eat all of the things, but just, start with the healthier things first,
Mm-hmm.
drink some water, watch it. And if
And
you
slow down.
chew, can I just say this? Your food is supposed to be liquid. It doesn't happen. I've talked, Rich, my doctors, everybody's told me, Shelly, slow down. When you are a mom or a parent, we scoff it down. We're just like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Because the kids, we got to do this or there's somebody else that's going to eat our food. So we eat it. You are supposed to chew it till it's pretty much liquefied, then swallow, and then let the stomach and digestive juices enzymes do the rest of the work.
Mm-hmm.
We are not doing that. I'm not doing that. Let's just be real. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a relay race,
It's
and a lot of people treat it like that. I'm gonna get through that first plate
yeah.
so fast.
So
But I need to get back up there. And they're like, I need to pass that baton. I need to get up there. No. It shouldn't be like that.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Just slow down,
Mhm.
take your time, chew your food, And guess what? You'll find yourself getting fuller faster
Mm-hmm.
rather than putting 5 pounds down there, in 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is not a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, yeah,
Right, this is
right.
those are really disgusting, by
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if it's something like your favorite, like sometimes there's a catfish, like whatever the popular dish is, go hide some. Put it in a little to-go container and put it in the microwave. Go put it in the refrigerator outside. Go put it in your car. Do something so you're not racing like it's all going to be gone. Like
Right,
just go ahead and
right,
make your plate, put it up.
right, right.
And who gonna say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say something. There, say something.
And then that's one of the monkeys. Look away. Do
That's it.
not make eye contact.
For sure. So, well,
Walk away.
walk away.
Yeah, what's the walk away? Walk away is be grateful.
That's it.
You first, everybody else second. Get your mental psyche together, okay?
Yeah.
Make your jar of things that you're thinking. Put some funny stuff in there. Put your jar of like little Post-its. You don't have to be fancy. Put them in a cup, a mason jar, something.
Right.
And
right.
every time somebody irritates you or that doorbell rings or somebody walks in the door or the timer goes off for the pies, just pick it out. And it will help make your day
Yeah.
go a little bit
Yeah.
smoother. And you'll be able to have a little fun. Maybe it'll
Yeah.
be a new tradition.
Yeah. Reframe it.
Reframe it.
And with that,
Gobble gobble.
we out of here.
Toodles.
Peace.